Hello my friends, John with SP California Bushcraft. Welcome back to the channel. In today's episode we're going to be reviewing a folding knife, and this particular knife in question is a knife that I never thought I would ever own. I had my doubts about this blade, but when I bought it and I took it for a test drive, I thought, wow, why didn't I get one of these before? But still, this is definitely a knife I would consider taking with me as not only a bushcrafting knife just for basic tasks. So today we're going to talk about the Opinel number 10. Stick around. Alright my friends, so today for this episode we're talking about the Opinel number 10. And I have to say, for a folding knife, this is actually pretty impressive. This is not what I would consider something that you can use to chop or you can use to baton wood, because it is a folder, but this is definitely something that you can use to basically cut down wood, and you can also use to make a fire with. And I'll explain why I say that in a moment here. Get some of that bark off there because it's interfering with my task here. Don't want to use the same piece that we used for my previous review. Anyway, so this is the Opinel number 10. Overall blade length, overall length when it's closed is about 5 inches. When you open the blade, it's about, I don't know, probably a little bit more, and not exactly what it would be, but I do believe, I think I may have misread the specification. The blade's about 5 inches long, but as you can see, it's very nice. Handle itself is made out of a walnut, so it's very comfortable in the hand. It's a little bit, if your hands get wet, this can be slippery, but when they're dry, it's very comfortable. Also, too, the one thing I also do like about this particular folder right here is that this does have a very nice 90-degree spline. It's very sharp. So obviously, if this was open, it shoots out sparks very, very well. So that's definitely a no-brainer. Now, initial sharpness test. Wow, look at that. Now, one thing to keep in mind here is that I have not sharpened this blade whatsoever. This is directly out of the packaging. And the blade is stainless steel. And it's very comfortable. I'm really impressed with just how comfortable it is. So, as you can see, sharpness of this blade definitely cuts into this wood very well. Double ring lock, so you can go to the right, you can go to the left, go to the right, locks the blade, it's not going anywhere. When you have it open, you can close it. Shuts down pretty good. Very comfortable even when you're wearing in a pocket. And this is stainless steel, and for the price, the street price of this blade right here was $20. I'm going to post links in the video description below to where you can find this particular blade if you're interested. So, what do I think of this overall? Again, as I said before, definitely not a batoner, definitely not a chopper, but it can slice very well. In a quick pinch, especially if you have a fixed blade that doesn't have a 90-degree spine, which I've heard some people talk that there are fixed blades out there that don't have a 90-degree spine. I don't know why. Overall, I definitely have to say that I'm pretty impressed. For the street price, for like 20 bucks, that's pretty good. Not to mention too, this is actually the first folder knife that I've ever owned that actually does have a very sharp 90-degree spine. And as you saw earlier when I was using this on the ferro rod, it was literally taking sparks off like there was no tomorrow. So I could easily get a fire going with this, no problem here. so you can see. Very nice, very, very nice. Just a little demo there, right there. And this is a plastic table, so I obviously don't want to melt it. All in all, though, I'm pretty impressed with how well this particular blade did. Overall rating for not only the price, but for how it looks and for the handle as well, and how easy it is to deploy. Obviously, it's not going to deploy really quickly. You got to basically pull it out, which for some people may not be a big deal. Who is this knife for? Anybody, honestly. Opinel's got a bunch of different type of blades out there that anybody could use, and honestly, I think for my first time ever owning one of these, this is honestly my first Opinel blade I've ever owned. I am very impressed with how well it does, and I'm looking forward to using this in the near future. This will be part of my bushcraft kit. Definitely a no-brainer on that one. There's another blade that I typically have, and that's the Ranger Grip blade. I think for that blade in particular, because I normally carry when I go out on a day hike, or if I do overnight adventures and stuff like that, I carry about 3 blades with me just to be on the safe side. Sometimes 4, but I usually carry 3 blades, 2 fixed blades. I usually have a folder just in case, because obviously if I'm camping out and I go into town, I don't want to walk around with a fixed blade on my belt. But I will carry a folder in my pocket. So overall, I like this. If I had to give it a rating, initial sharpness right out of the box, very sharp, very nice 90-degree spine. Easily easily get a spark with a ferro rod. Stays locked in pretty good. Not to mention the handle is just sweet. Definitely have to give this guy a 10. And for the street price of $20, definitely a 10. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little review of the Opinel stainless steel number 10. I'm going to be posting links in the video description below. Please rate, comment, subscribe. I thank you all very much for joining me today. And as always, take care, have fun, get outside, enjoy the woods, and more importantly, stay safe and be well. Thanks for joining me today. Take care. Bye.